Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel and welcome to a little bit of a different video. Today we're heading all the way up to Kildare from Cork to go on a shopping trip. Well, not really, because Keelan is actually going to the sales in Goffs and I'm going to go to TRI, Sandstorm, and then I'll probably go to Kildare Village as well, just to see if I can get any Christmas presents. But I'm going to take you on a shopping trip around TRI and Sandstorm and then give you a big massive haul at the end, because I have a list of little bits and pieces that I need to get, and then Keelan's going to give me some money for Christmas, so let's see is there anything else I want to pick up. And I also need to get my Cisco Secret Santa present. If you don't know what that is, go over to Makeup and Monkey's Instagram and you can see all about it, although it is done for this year. Like, you can't take back this year, but she does do it every year. So let's get on the road because we're 45 minutes behind schedule. We made a very brief stop so that Piggy could have some water, have a little walk over pee, and now we're probably 15 minutes away from the Curragh, which is where TRI is. I'm obsessed with the Curragh. I feel like it's such an iconic, like, horsey location here in Ireland. I'll show you it in a second. If you're not from Ireland and you've never seen it, it's just a very pretty scenic location.
I see a snowflake melt on the deck. I'm awful cold and longing for the holiday, counting days until you're here. I've been waiting this whole year. Dear Christmas.
We have arrived at the motherland. Time to go in and have a look. As soon as you come in the door, there's actually a massive Sandstorm selection, which we love. This is one of the new belts, and I have this belt, which I also really like the colour of. And I think I have a navy one as well, but this is definitely my favourite. I can't wait to pick this up. And then we also have some of the gloves. They've just launched new waterproof gloves as well, which I'll show you when we're in Sandstorm. Eventually I'm going to get a white one if we're going to do some dressage with Theo, because I don't really have white saddle pads, but that's for a future purchase, not for now. I think I have enough saddle pads, to be honest. And this one, look how cool this is. Okay, so this is some of the Tommy Hilfiger stuff. I have one pair of these breeches, like the winter pair. I think it might be this pair actually, and they're so nice. They're literally fleece lined on the inside and they're so cozy. They're obviously a little bit more pricey, but I found some on sale. But their stuff is very nice and like nice muted colours, so it's very fancy. And they have this. I wanted this last year for Christmas, but it was sold out. I just think it's so smart because I don't really like wearing show shirts, or show jackets, so I feel like this is like 2 in 1. So it's nice, all built in together. Maybe I'll get this year for Christmas. Everyone's always telling me to try one of these. I think they used to be called Equicoats, but they're called raincoats now. And they're like a dry rub. They're like all fleece lined on the inside, but they also have a new, like, shorter jacket, which is really nice too, and it's waterproof. This is the TRI cooler rug that I have. I love this. It looks so fancy. Dio had it on the other day when he was going out for his schooling outing, and he looked so fancy, very smart. They do have a massive selection of rugs. They have their own Turf Masters rugs. They have horseware, literally so many. I do also need a new show jacket. Navy, I usually wear navy. So I might have a look at those. These ones are nice. I like them to have like really nice stretchy material, because obviously when you're going over a fence you need like freedom of movement. This one's nice. This one is, get one that's buttons are tied. Picure. And like the bling is very minimal. I don't like a lot of sparkle and bling. So I like this one. It looks even got like a tiny bit on the back, but it's very sleek looking. It's probably really expensive. Yeah, €319. I have really expensive taste. These kind of things are literally made for me. Heat holders. And these ones even have like a little horsey pattern on them. Look, equestrian collection. Perfect for me, because my feet are always freezing. And they have headbands as well. Definitely going to need to get a pair of these socks. Look at the inside of these. How cozy are they? The only thing is Beans has been going through a phase of eating all my socks, so I'm afraid to buy things in case he chews them. These are some of the Turf Masters gloves. So if you like any of the items from the Tesoro Turf Masters or TRM ranges, you can buy them online. You can use my code Connie10 for 10% off. I feel like I need a pair of gloves as well, actually. Maybe brown, although that's probably not very wearable with everything. Maybe navy or black. But I haven't tried these, but they do look like really good quality. There's loads and loads of high-vis items. I actually would like a high-vis, like, reflective exercise sheet, because we do a lot of hacking. We do have these, but half of them are tied to fences now that broke and things, so we don't actually have enough of them. But one of these is definitely handy, you know, stay safe on the roads. And we have these Turf Masters hat silks. I actually had one of these for ages and then it flew off my hat one day when I was hacking, so I could replace it. I quite like the two-toned kind of ones. We just found some very nice head collars. Very fancy. Yeah, the green and the navy, they're both nice. They're Shire's Velocity, which actually is really nice leather range. It's really nice soft leather that doesn't really need a lot of oiling or breaking in. And then we have Tesoro leather head collars. All of those are included in my discount codes. Found the head collars that I was sent looking for. So they have black, red and navy, and they're all literally €6. These are my Turf Masters poly pads, my favourites that I have like 10 of that I use on all the horses. And then they have actual like original brown poly pads as well. I'd like a white one of them. And just over here, they also have the TRI branded saddle pad that I have, which I love. It looks so smart. And I use it for competitions. They also have these steps, which I feel like would be so handy for me at shows because I can't get on from the ground anymore since I broke my ankle. And I don't like to anyway because it puts a lot of unnecessary pressure on their back. We also have loads of treats. Oh look, Christmas treats, Keelan. Actually, George had an advent calendar of these last year and he loved them. Got to the exercise sheet section. Keelan really wants like the actual proper Newmarket type horseware version of this. And I really want one of these. This is the horseware like Christmas collection. So it's this really nice print that I'm obsessed with. I just think it looks so cute and like cozy Christmas pattern. This is Keelan's favourite section. It's the racing section. Keelan could buy everything in here now. When we bought Theo first, Keelan wanted to get him one of these just for the look. Look at how tiny the little saddles are. Like, I felt bad enough riding in the exercise saddle the other day. Actually, it was way comfier than I thought it'd be, but I definitely couldn't ride in one of those. You have these, don't you? Similar. Yeah. Keelan never wears breeches. He has one pair that look like this, but he never wears them. And I have a pair of these, but they're from a few years ago, so they don't fit me anymore, but I loved them. I just haven't bought another pair. This is like the Turf Masters waterproof range, and the jackets are already reduced down from $69.95 to $52.40. We found the Christmas section if you're feeling particularly festive, or if you want to put a unicorn horn on your horse. What else? Oh, tinsel head collars. This is the kind of stuff I should have had for Vlogmas. My Vlogmas is not very festive. Look at all the hats. There's actually more hats as well. And back protectors. I actually really need to upgrade my back protector. I think my back protector is years and years and years old. I'd like a nice light one, maybe one like this one. I'm telling you, I literally just have the most expensive taste. Everything I pick out that I'm like, oh, I'd like that, is like in the €300 mark. With the cask section, these are definitely out of my price range. Look how fancy that one is. Very fancy. This is Keelan's section, Skull Cap Heaven. And then this is like my section. And the Evoke helmets. I'm obsessed with these and they're so well priced. I really want to try and get one for myself. Keelan has this one, I think. Is it that one?
I don't know if they have the...
Or that one?
I don't know if they have that.
It does.
Is that?
Yeah, and it's got that pattern on it. Yeah, I think that's the one you have. And I saw one online that was kind of like this, but I had brown straps, and I really liked the brown straps. But I don't need a skull cap. And I also am obsessed with these. But again, don't need one, but I want one. I really liked this one with the wide peak. That was the one I saw online. And honestly, they've got all the safety standards, but they're very, very well priced compared to other hats. Like, look at some of the prices in there. Me and Keelan are going to get a chair like this for our house. I like these. You know, when I was in school, people used to wear these, like the dark ones, which were disgusting, but now I love the brown ones. I'd like them. For yard shoes, my last pair were also chewed by a dog. I swear my dogs aren't actually that badly behaved. Oh my god, look how comfy they look for slippers. If you have big calves like me, these boots actually go to a really, really wide calf size, so they actually fit me. Most brands I can't buy in a shop, but the Ego 7s do go to a really, really big calf size. Piggy is afraid of the toy horse. Piggy, look, it's okay. Piggy. These, literally $3.95, the best thing you will ever buy, and you will never really reach for a brush that often again. Oh, this is the stirrup section. Everyone keeps telling me I need to try a new stirrup because my stirrups are so old and they don't have any safety features at all, which is quite bad. People are very like hit and miss with the flex-ons. Either absolutely love them and swear by them, or they despise them, so I'm a bit wary to try them. But these were quite highly recommended, and so were the Lemieux Vector ones. Also because I'm not very into like big kind of gaudy looking stirrups. I was like, maybe I'll try something like these Springer ones, because my ankle gives me a lot of trouble, but I've never really tried different stirrups. Like I've tried wide stirrup leathers, which help, but I've never tried a different stirrup. This brand are very, very good if you have issues with mud fever. Nothing will keep George's mud fever away really, but the closest I've come and the longest I've kept it away was with using this Netex Muddy Marvel. I'm going to get some of this because it's very handy to have around all the time. If they do get mud fever and you need to clean them, hello Biggie. It's very good for just scrubbing them, and if you have any cuts or anything you need to kind of keep clean, you dilute this into a bit of water and give them a scrub with it. This barrier cream is also good, and was it this one I think as well. We also have the Kevin Bacon's hoof dressing. This stuff is very good. And the TRM supplements, we're currently trying the biotin on R2 at home. This is my stud girth. Well, this is the black version of it, and this is the one that I have, the brown one with like the two tones. This supplement we also have Theo on at the moment, just to help him with gaining a little bit more muscle mass, especially behind us, just like to aid him when we're doing the exercises that we're doing with the raised trapeze and all that kind of thing. This will just help him to develop the muscle mass he needs behind to strengthen that whole area so we don't have any issues. So I have a list of things that I need to get. I need a pump for our 20 litre Karen oil, and then I also need Rain and Martingale stoppers and a Cisco Secret Santa present. I think that's it. And then anything else that takes my fancy for Christmas. They also have somewhere here the Eco Rider bridles. The quality of the leather on these is so nice, it's so soft. Theo's bridle is actually a headpiece and everything from here, but then a different noseband. I saw these on the website and I think they're hilarious and I really want them, but I don't know if it's worth getting them for the mobile or if I should be getting them for the house when we eventually have the house. Look at them, they're hilarious. Some of the out of stock ones are really funny as well. Do you like this one? Maybe? I'm just afraid the fabric ones that she will make them really dirty. And like I like the Sandstorm print on its own. Or look, I love the cookie and milk one. Right, we're finished in TRI. I was so sensible. I think in total we spent like €120. All I got was my Secret Santa presents and then the tiny little bits that we needed, like some salt licks and essentials. And then I was asked to get a load of those €6 head collars for other people as well. But I'm going to use my Christmas money to buy stuff in Sandstorm, and a lot of the new things that literally have just launched like in the last 2 days or haven't launched yet are there. So I'm hoping to get my hands on some of those because all of the brand ambassadors were sent out a package, but we either got the new thermal range that's launching or the new Tally-Ho range, which has chocolate brown hybrids. So whichever ones I didn't get sent, I want to buy. But I don't know what I got sent because the package is arriving today and I'm not at home. I think I might have gotten the Tally-Ho range because I've been raving about the chocolate brown hybrids since I saw the sneak peeks. So I want to get the thermal leggings and maybe the waterproof gloves. So yeah. And I want to get Piggy a collar, but we're not really sure on what to get her. Okay, I apologise, but there was no way on God's green earth I was filming in there. It was just me and this lady, lovely lady, and Piggy. But I couldn't do it, so I didn't film while I was in there. But it's very nice, it's lovely, and they have a little bit of everything in there. So I'm going to show you what I got while we're waiting in the car before we go back and get Keelan. So we made 2 purchases for Piggy because she needed one of each. So I got her a collar. Like I mentioned earlier, this is Oh So Fetch. It is a sister brand to Sandstorm, so they have all that stuff in the shop as well. So we got her a red collar. Piggy hasn't had a collar in months and months and months because Beans ripped it off when they were playing one day and we just never got another one on her, to be honest. So now she has a lovely red collar, and I got her a new red harness because her other harness she's had for literally 2 years and it's very mucky and kind of dingy looking now. So now she has a very fancy red harness to match her collar. Very nice. They also then gave me some free little treats for Piggy because she's just so adorable and she deserves them. Do you want one now, Piggy? She could smell them inside the shop. She knew that they had put them in the bag and she was sitting looking for a reward. So you can have one now. Look, a little biscuit. Yum. She'll take it away so that no one can steal it from her. I also then got another pair of the socks because I'm obsessed with the socks. I wear them all the time. I have huge calves, even more huge at the moment because I need to lose some weight, and a lot of socks really like restrict the blood flow to my calves and make them really sore and leave a really annoying like indent at the top of my calf, but these don't. They're really comfortable and like breathable. They don't make your feet get all sweaty. Also, you always get a lovely little Sandstorm bag with all your purchases. But the piece de resistance is the thermal leggings. So I got on to Amy, who is the owner of Sandstorm, about which package I'd been sent out, and I've been sent the Tally-Ho range, which I'm so excited about. I'll show you when I get home because the package will be there by the time I get home, and I'm buzzing because I really wanted the new chocolate leggings, so I'm very excited that that's what I was sent out. But I did also really want the thermal leggings, so I had to pick up a pair while I was in there. I went with medium because that is my usual size in Sandstorm. It's a 10 to 12, but I don't know if you can see here, they've got a lovely like brushed fleece sort of lining to keep you nice and warm. They're made of a microthermal sort of fleece, so it keeps you warm, but it's also really breathable, so you can ride in them and you won't feel all sweaty and disgusting because you're overheating when you're riding. It has the same big massive foam pocket that you would always get with your Sandstorm, like it could fit my whole hand in there. They're not waterproof, but they're showerproof, so if you're wearing them in showers and things, there's like a water repellent sort of coating on the outside, so you have to wash them I think at like 30 degrees or like a nice low temperature wash just to maintain the waterproof coating on the outside, because obviously if you're washing them at a high temperature and things all the time, that will wear that off. But if you look after them, they should last you for a long time. I'm very excited to wear these because, as you know, I am always absolutely freezing. And then if I show you what I got in TRI, first I got these head collars because Ashley from Castleac Sport Horses messaged me and said, apparently there's these €6 head collars there, can you get me a few? So I went looking for them, and this is them. €6 for these, what a bargain. And the Velcro is removable, so you can take it off to wash it, which is really handy. And I just think they're lovely, very smart. Like, what can you get for €6 these days? Basically nothing. I also got some stud muffins. I got these purely as like Christmas Day treat for all of the horses. We also just stocked up on some essentials like aluminium spray and a load of vet wrap and cotton wool type stuff, just for emergencies. You always need to have these because you never know when you'll need them. You hope you won't need them, but you might. We also got Hibby Scrub as part of those essentials. If you do have a horse that ends up getting mud fever, often you might need to give them a scrub down with this. It's not an everyday sort of thing, but if you feel like there's a bit of infection in something, washing it down with Hibby Scrub, diluted Hibby Scrub, is good. Sorry, Piggy's going to keep running around with that toy. We got some more salt licks because you can never have too many. I always have one hanging in the horse's stables, and Theo doesn't have one currently, so we need to put this up this evening. All of the stuff I got in TRI was basically like essential little bits. I didn't go mad and splash out on anything because I was being good, I was being restrained, I'm trying to save money, we're going building a house. I needed some rain stops and martingale stops, so I just got a couple of each just to have them, they're handy to have. I think that's kind of it. That's all I got. Wasn't very flash, but like I said, stay tuned because when I get home this evening I will show you the new Tally-Ho range.
Drive alone in December rain.
You may notice that I'm in different clothes, and that is because it is the next day. I was so excited to show you all the Sandstorm Tally-Ho range when I got home yesterday evening, and it was like 7:30 when we got home, so I assumed it would be delivered, but there was no sign of it, so I was like, okay, look, it's Christmas, it'll probably arrive the next day. I went to bed and the package actually arrived at 9 o'clock last night, but I waited and I'm going to open it with you now. So excited to see what's inside here. Well, I've seen sneak peeks, like I've seen pictures, but I haven't seen them in person. First thing is a scrunchie, and I actually have one of these scrunchies on now. I don't know if you can tell. Then we have the belt. I showed you guys this belt in TRI. I was hoping this would be in here. I'm obsessed with this belt. I'll take it out of the packaging and show you. Look at that. It's the Sandstorm logo. It's brown and white, or like maybe like a beigey colour. I can't tell because the light is awful in the mobile. And yeah, I love it. I can't wait to wear this. I think it just looks so smart. Then we have the base layer. So this is the Tally-Ho print in the base layer. Look at that. And I don't really have anything in print. I'm very much like a neutral girl, but I'm really excited to wear these. Then we have brown socks, and then finally, look at these. I have been so excited for these. The hybrid leggings are like a firm favourite of mine from Sandstorm because they have the belt loops, which are just an essential for me, and they're just really smart. They've got like, you know, the pocket details on the back, and I love the hybrids. And I didn't think this like chocolate brown colour would be something that I would really like, but when I saw them on Instagram I was obsessed and I had to have them. So buzzing that I have these, and the whole outfit all together is lovely. The little accents of brown, literally like the whole thing together is just the perfect like training day outfit. I hope you enjoyed seeing my little shopping trip and haul. And if you did, don't forget to give this video a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel. I have a very, very exciting delivery coming this evening, which means I'll be able to film a lot of the rest of the Vlogmas videos that I had planned. So stay tuned for that. I'll be vlogging the arrival of the special delivery. It's not a horse. No one jumped to a horse, but it is very exciting for me and I'm just buzzing. I've been waiting a while for these to arrive. So yeah, stay tuned if you want to see more about what that is. Hope you enjoy. See you in the next one. Bye.